Even with the crazy releases of February out the way, March seems to be another month of interesting movie releases in Chinese cinemas. At the time of creating this video, there are 13 movies set to release theatrically, but as always in China, these release dates are subject to last-minute changes. Let's not waste any more time. Let's check out the March Chinese cinematic movie releases. I'm the Artie Dans and welcome to Asian Film Fans. First cab off the rank, releasing on the 1st, is the strangely titled Puffer Rhapsody, also known as If I Were a Gentleman. This fantasy comedy drama tells the story of a 20-something Chinese white-collar worker from a poor family who fakes her biography in order to marry a handsome bachelor. But her lies are exposed after her mother is interviewed on TV, leading to her suicide. Stuck in limbo, she's been given a chance to rewrite her life within 72 hours, except she has to do it in the body of a man. Body swap movies can be very entertaining if done right, and with the beautiful Cecilia Luck and the handsome Xu Dongzhao in the lead roles, this one could be worth keeping an eye on. One of 4 movies releasing on the 4th, Hot Soup is a drama about big data and how 4 seemingly unrelated characters are gradually intertwined. There is an AI entrepreneur and his fiancée who argue about having children, a nightclub owner who wants to escape to another country but his wife and daughter are reluctant, a man who meets the girl of his dreams just as she's about to emigrate, and a doctor whose thesis on happiness is rejected by her supervisor after she finds out his marriage is his source of sadness. If this is done right, this could be an interesting indie drama film that tackles the intricacies of human relationships. This documentary about 2 terminally ill patients during the last few days of their lives has already seen a release at the Shanghai Film Festival last year and will receive a wider theatrical release on the 4th. After what seems like an eternity, with the first trailer for this movie releasing back in mid-2020, Brothers will finally come out on the 4th. This comedy film is about a family of brothers who reunite after many years to face new business and personal challenges together. Not a great synopsis, and the delay might have something to do with its quality, but popular Chinese actor Jia Bing from the 11th chapter and Lost in Russia is in this one. Probably the most interesting release on the 4th is this Chinese-Japanese co-production. Fully in Mandarin, this was already released back in Japan in January and tells the tale of a husband and wife who suffered depression after the death of their son, with the husband taking time to reflect on his relationship with his father. This movie is based on an award-winning novel of the same name. All by itself on the 8th of March is this romantic drama film, also adapted from an award-winning novel, which tells the story of 2 girls who are like sisters, growing up together and sharing their whole lives with each other, but their friendship is tested when a young painter joins their opera troupe and they both fall in love with him. Another film that's already screened on the film festival circuit, this one back in July of last year, Before Next Spring, tells the story of 4 Chinese students who are living in Tokyo and meet up in a restaurant where their lives intersect. A few recognizable faces in this one, with Si Chi from the recently released Nice View and massive hit So Long My Son in one of the starring roles alongside Taiwanese veteran Sylvia Chang. Not Chinese, but worth noting that the blockbuster Uncharted, based on the popular PlayStation video game, will release theatrically in the mainland on the 14th, which is odd, because the video game has never been officially released in the mainland, ever. And then 4 days later, on the 18th, the latest Batman film is also set to release theatrically. We're not sure if the Chinese release for this will be complete and uncut or modified, but no doubt Warner Brothers will be hoping for some success to add to the worldwide box office of this title. Releasing on the same day as Batman, Revival is going to face some tough competition, but its impressive cast list of Ren Su-shi and Min Tao Liu might help it. This romantic thriller delves into the estate of a recently deceased wealthy merchant, and both the legal heir and the merchant's illegitimate son who attempt to stake a claim. However, a murder case a year prior threatens to uncover some damning information. Based on a novel by Japanese author Keigo Higashino, this movie could be our pick of the month and one to keep a keen eye out on. Also releasing on the 18th is this very interesting documentary that also screened at the Shanghai Film Festival. This documentary follows the dating exploits of 5 single women who live in various Chinese cities. And finally, also releasing on the 18th is this piece of propaganda fluff. We have no synopsis for this one, and let's be honest, it looks truly awful. We wouldn't expect this to do very well during its very limited theatrical run. And wrapping up the last of the March releases is this China-Taiwan co-production on the 25th. Starring Li Geng from Battle at Lake Changjin, this sports movie is about a reporter who's lost his passion for writing, who then meets a frustrated athletics coach and agrees to help him write a special story about the team. Sports movies, when done right, can be very entertaining, but usually when they're based on a true story. This isn't, so the end result could vary. So that's all the March Chinese cinema releases that we know of, subject to any last minute changes. Are there any that you're looking forward to? Let us know in the comments below, leave a like on the video, and we'll catch you next time.